Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. And as you can see on the screen, this week's video is going to be Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origin Bumblebee. And wow, now I have seen other reviewers to have reviewed this. I have to go ahead and I was really impressed. And I never thought I'd actually get one, but one of my compatriots from Cybertron's Elite, Arson Optics, basically put it out there. Hey, there's like some Origin Bumblebee, and I just went ahead and shot him a message. He got it for me. I was able to pay him, and basically we met up, and he was able to pass that on to me. So, dude, 2 thumbs way up. I really appreciate your help on that. So now, as you can tell, this is in a open box window here, which honestly, that is pretty risky for a lot of figures, especially if Hasbro was planning to do it. Now, from what I understand, they're trying to do away with all the plastic ties and stuff like that, and I'm assuming that they're going to do away with figures that have open window. Now, just like everyone in the world, I'm pretty sure you've been on Facebook and one of the Transformers group pages, and you've seen examples where someone holds up a figure at a store and it's a totally different figure than what's supposed to be on there. And that's what I'm afraid of, that with the way Hasbro is doing it, I can understand the much more larger ones and stuff like that, but something like this, I mean, you're going to have a lot where they buy it one day, they come back the next, and it's like, what, I'm not interested anymore, let me just go ahead and return it. And then when someone else buys it, they get fucked over because guess what, it's a totally different figure. It's not what they had. So honestly, I hope Hasbro reverses its decision concerning that. But you know what, I digress. Let's just go ahead and concentrate on the figure in front of me. And man, oh man, I am liking this. This is the figure I have been searching for a while, ever since I heard about it. And I like the different examples of Bumblebee. I guess it's from several different media, and so forth. And I like how it just wraps around the artwork here. And on this side, you've got another, image of Bumblebee. I'm assuming it's got to be Cyberverse. Of course, correct me if I'm wrong on that. And of course, we got his product shot, which shows him, transforming into robot mode with his blaster. Of course, it does show an accessory of a rocket pack, the Energon conductors, and his G1 mode, or I should say his G1 Cybertronian mode. So I'm really looking forward to getting this one open, just to see that on there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure real quick. I want to do a quick close-up, and as you can see, there he is. Wow, I mean, you can tell there are some G1 aspects to him on there, but at the same time, you also see some other Cybertronian looks to him. So there he is, and that's pretty awesome. I'm really liking that. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out, and there we go. So, all right. just, there we go. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get him opened up. All right, folks, there he is out of his packaging, and he is armed and trying to go ahead and pick up those energon conductors. So, wow. So I am pretty impressed with the figure. There is a lot of different kibble. There goes an energon conductor. There's some kibble here and there on the sides along his back. And of course I do have his accessories on him, like his jetpack here and his little blaster. Now of course I do recall that being a lighter gray than this dark one, or this black one I should say, but you know what, it's all good. I'm not going to stress over that. Now he does have some good posability about him, as you can tell. So it is stiff though. During the transformation, I did encounter issues of this thing being stiff, and in one of the parts, I do believe it might be the left leg or the right leg. I'll see when, or we'll both see when I go through the transformation process. But one of the parts or the panels did pop off. I was able to pop it back in because it is on a ball joint, but again, you know, it is what it is. So as you can tell, as I did just a little while ago, it is on a swivel joint, goes up, goes down. He's got upper bicep rotation. His arms can go a little over 90 degrees. There is no wrist rotation, but it can fold down due to transformation. The head can go 360. Exorcist. Can look up, can look down a little bit, can look right, can look left. You know, turn his head like an owl. He does have waist rotation. He can kick up around 90 degrees. Can bend at around 90 degrees. Can kick back just a little bit. And I can take this off. You know, there we go. Can kick back a little under 90 degrees, and he can bend at 90. He can kick back, as you can tell, can kick forward, and I thought he did have, yes, he does have ankle tiltage, so you can go for those wide-legged stances, and those energon conductors are floating all over the place. But other than that, you know, there he is. Now of course, we're going to go ahead and go through the process of transformation. Now we're going to go ahead and take off his weapon. It is a tight fit, mind you, so just be careful when trying to pull this out. And same thing with this as well. It was a tight fit in that little peg hole. So again, be careful. Now, as you can tell, you know, there's a lot of good molded detail on this figure. You know, he really has, you know, that look on him. Very nice. I like it. All right. So one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fold in his hands and point those down. We're going to do the same right here. All right. Now, of course, we're going to go ahead and and just fold these arms out like so, and fold this chest portion up and over his head. And at which point we're just going to go ahead and well, hold on a sec. So before anything else, we're going to go ahead and twist the waist like so. Now we're going to go ahead and fold the arms in, and there is, I don't know if anyone saw it, and there we go. Gotta bring my pointer. So right here in the arm, there is a post, and there's a port right here and here. So we're just going to go ahead and port those in. We'll port that one in, and also there is a post right here. See, it shows up on camera there, and there's a little slot right there on the other arm. So we're just going to, once we put that in, we're just going to tab those in. Now once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and turn this portion up like so, and we're going to go ahead and pull this back portion, flip this up, and I'm going to see if I can try and, now this whole piece here is on clear plastic. It's just really painted on there. There we go. And I get all these little pigs on there. So once that is snapped in there, okay, we're going to go ahead and continue on. I'm going to move the feet out like so, and we're going to twist this. There we go. Twist this leg like that, so you can start seeing the wing, and just start folding all this. Now, as you can tell, a lot of this is basically pegging in certain areas, and like so. So this portion is supposed to go like this. Now we're going to do the same thing with this one. For those that didn't see it the first time, we're going to twist the foot like so, and we're going to do the same with this portion. We're going to go ahead and flip this up, and go ahead and see, this is what I was talking about, like that. And we're going to twist this around, and then of course once this portion is in, we just tap that in. Yay. Now of course, like I mentioned earlier, yeah, there we go, this portion needs to bend underneath, and bend. This has to bend underneath. Oy. So now we're going to go ahead and move this portion in. I'm going to try and see if I can. Yeah. So before we do this portion here, lift this back up. So these legs have to fold in, and then boom. See, that's what I was talking about too. That portion right there. So I gotta go ahead all this needs to go flush. I got to just try and get this portion. There we go, like that. And there it goes, went flying. Go ahead and get that piece back on there. Come on, get in there. Damn it. I know it's just a lifeless piece of plastic, but unfortunately, it does give me aggravation. Alright, now let's go ahead and get all this clear. Come on, get in there. God damn it. Shit. Alright. So, certain pieces on this thing just is not son of a... Yep. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, so he's in his little hover vehicle mode. And as you can tell, I'm still trying to make sure all this is going flush. This is the most panely POS I have ever gotten. But I did want this, honestly. Oh, it kind of reminds me of that third-party gold bug I had. Oh my god. I think I was in the hospital when I got it, and I was reviewing it there. And oh my god, it gave me so much aggravation. But it became one of my most favorite figures, so I was kind of sad when I had to let it go during one of my last purges. So I may go ahead and try, and I got that one through Wish, honestly, and so I may go ahead and go on to Wish and see if I can find it again. But anyway, moving on. So there he is, all in his, like I said, in his vehicle mode. And you know, other than it being panely, it's not too bad. The underside, however, yeah. Hopefully, and I do stress hopefully, there'll be a third-party company that'll make a cover for all this to where it'll be a little bit more flushed, and where it can just pretty much peg right there in the hands, and boom, there you go. Now there is some Toy Hacks labels that Toy Hacks has. I may wind up getting that, so it will have a little bit more color to it. I mean, I know he's a vibrant yellow, but I think I saw that it just broke that up big time, so not too bad. But there he is in vehicle mode. Of course, the instructions do say that you can put this on the top, and like so. And of course you can put this weapon in one of the, come on, damn it, on either side. Now I honestly wish that there was a second gun, and that way you can put one on one side, one on the other, and it's a Cylon. But not too bad. I like it. Like I said, I saw it and I was like, yeah, I gotta get me one. So I'm happy with it, with the vehicle mode, with the robot mode, the accessories. It's the transformation process that basically is a bite in the ass. But other than that, I like this. So I'm going to go ahead and put him back into robot mode. Give me a moment while I go ahead and do that, and I'll come back and give you my final score and my final thoughts on this figure. All right. Well, I have to say, this has been one of the shortest videos I have done. Plus, also, this has been a very frustrating one too. But nonetheless, like I said before, I'm really liking this figure. The first time I saw it, And I was like, wow, I had to go ahead and get it. And mostly because of the vehicle mode. Because, I mean, let's face it, we've seen other variations of Cybertronian, forms that were later on made, but nothing like this one, where it was just inspired by the original G1 cartoons. So, okay, Hasbro, you knocked it out of the park on occasion. But one of the things that I was upset about was the stiffness of the figure, the fact that a couple panels did come off. Luckily, they're easy to put back on. But because of the smallness of the panels, be mindful of where you transform, because if you don't keep an eye, if it pops out and fly and you don't know where it goes, that's it. You're going to be tearing the place apart trying to find that small panel. Luckily, it all fell here on the stage. On a scale of 1 through 10, I'm going to have to go ahead and give it an 8. Mostly because of the issues involved. Also, one of the things that I think I've heard a couple people complain about is the fact that, these energon conductors or rods basically are just one solid piece of plastic. You're not able to untap one end so you can put it in his hand. So you gotta have him carrying it like this, which it is kind of frustrating. It's also, like, why didn't you do that? So I'm pretty sure another third-party company will come up with something like this, to where you can be able to, slide it into his hand and boom, you're good. But that's my take on the figure. I'd like to hear from you. Put your comments in the comment section down below. By the way, not just comments about this figure, but any figure I have reviewed, or if you're looking to have me review a figure, put it in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can be notified when new videos appear. This is Phoenix Draconis, this is Bumblebee, and both of us will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.